was during the war when they had an air raid.
That's about right, Penny. It's a... Wait a second.
Huh?
What's the matter, Sky?
An air raid. That may be it.
I don't get it.
The police have been assuming all along this would be a case of someone planting a bomb. Or maybe throwing it from a speeding car the way it was done last time.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, this time it may be dropped from an airplane.
Huh?
Come on. We better find the inspector and get out to the airfield fast.
Them French speed cops sure didn't lose any time getting us out here at the airfield.
Yeah, it's a good thing they borrowed this jet plane for us, too.
Yeah, we can really get around a lot faster in this job.
Oh, golly, it sure is dark out.
No move. You may have counted on them.
There's on the searchlight. Good. Got them playing all over the city.
We'll stay out here beyond the edge of the city. If he comes at all, he...
They come running Sky.
It's the inspector.
King to take on. Come in, please.
We have just received a call from the Air Ministry. They tell us a man like Jeff Kirby took off from an airfield near Avignon half an hour ago.
Sky, you were right.
King to take on. Where's Avignon?
About 60 miles by air northwest of Marseille.
60 miles? He ought to be here by now.
That fellow's buzzards. He is here. Take a look.
A plane. Caught in the searchlight.
And it's coming from the northwest.
It's an old blaster meteor.
Sky King calling Meteor. Is that you, Colby?
Too bad you didn't fry in that fryer, King. Maybe we can remedy that later on.
I'm warning you, Colby. You better turn back.
Oh, what happened?
Or you've had it. Like this. That's just a warning, Colby.
Go ahead, King. This ship is loaded with TNT. You shoot me down over the city, it'll be just like dropping a blockbuster.
Sky, he's right. If that plane crashed and go up, it might kill hundreds of people.
Look, putting the ship in a dive.
Heading right for the heart of Marseille.
No, he's fading out.
Hey, you can clobber that polecat now, Sky. Not while he's hanging in the silk ship.
He knew you wouldn't shoot him in cold blood.
That plane, Sky, what are you going to do?
It'll crash for sure right in the city.
We don't dare shoot it down, which means we'll have to try another way.
Sky, what are you going to do?
The same thing a Navy pilot did just a couple of weeks ago.
What's that?
A pilot bailed out, left his jet heading for a sure crash over San Diego.
So what happened?
Another pilot flew wing to wing with it, just like I'm doing with this meteor.
Hey, Sky. Oh, look out. Your doggone wingtips are touching.
Not quite, Jim. Now, if we can ease over to the other side and shuttle back across his nose.
Sky, the plane's turning off course.
You're dragging it right along with us.
I'm controlling it with the force of our plane's airflow. Now, if our luck holds, we'll ease this crate right out to sea. And we'll crash it out beyond the harbor where it can't harm anyone.
Sorry to keep you tied up like this, Mrs. Conway. That husband of yours had just minded his own business.
I'm glad he went to the police.
You may have cause to change your mind about that if Bocage is convicted.
Bob was right. Men like you should be punished.
I'm afraid they'll have to catch me first.
You can't escape the law forever.
I did tonight. I timed my jump so as to land right in the freight yard.
Too bad a freight train wasn't coming.
You should have seen those poor dumb gendarmes. They had to search every car. By the time they wound up, they were playing tag with each other.
Game's over, Colby.
Oh, man, you beat myself. You shoot the gun right out of his hand.
We'll soon set you free, Mary.
Here, I got a knife.
I'll cut them ropes.
Bob, I'm so glad to see you.
Oh, easy now, honey. It's all over.
But how did you ever find this place?
Bocage finally realized the jig was up and decided to talk. So did the old woman at the Café Napolitain.
With what we learned tonight, we put the black circle out of business for keeps.
But you won't get away, King. The Brotherhood will see to that.
I'll take my chances, Colby. A moment ago, you spoke about the gendarmes playing tag with each other. Well, from now on, you're it. For at least the next 20 years in a French prison. So once again, Sky King wins out in his constant fight for justice. And the Temple of Dreams.
Preceding transcribed, this is the Mutual Broadcasting System.
Hi, gang. This is Peter Pan. Every day when school is out, reach up on the shelf, grab that jar of Peter Pan, and treat yourself.
Peter Pan Peanut Butter presents Sky King. Today, the Mark of El Diablo.
Winging south, the songbird is over border country. Over the desert where the first cattle trails from Mexico crossed, bringing into old Arizona the beginnings of its cattle industry. Now the land is silent, sun-stricken, forgotten. But in the songbird, Sky King is gazing down at a small red flicker in the distance. As it grows into tongues of fire leaping out of the desert, Penny, Clipper, and Jim stare down with unbelieving eyes.
Ranch house, Sky.
Burning right down to the ground. Yeah, sure don't look like anybody's wasting water trying to put that fire out.
We're going downstairs to take a look.
Yeah, pour on the coal, Sky.
Hey, what's the hurry? Oh. We can take our time. The place is too far gone to do anything but poke around in the ashes.
Sky, there's a rider.
Where, Penny?
He's gone now.
What?
But didn't you see him? A masked rider.
Matt?
He was dressed up all in black, and he was riding a fierce black stallion.
A stallion with how many heads?
I saw him. I know I did. He was heading for those...
Oh, you just imagined it, Sid.
Well, I couldn't have.
Now, don't you worry none. If Penny imagined it, that horse could have had wings and been doing a power dive.
But, Jim, I didn't imagine it. He disappeared behind those rocks.
Oh, maybe it was an illusion, Penny, caused by the black smoke rolling up from the fire.
Sure, but that's what it was. The smoke.
Well, I guess it could have been. If nobody else saw that masked rider, maybe he wasn't really there.
Nothing but a blackened ruin.
Anyone in there would have been barbecued like a calf on a stick.
Yeah.
Well, maybe it was just a deserted old ranch house.
That's possible. The grazing's so poor around here, not many cow outfits are able to hang on. Let's take a look in the barn for
What is it, Sky?
something that caught on this mesquite branch.
Huh?
It's a partly burned piece of paper. Must have blown from the ranch house.
Hey, what's that scrawled on it, Sky?
That's a strange kind of printing. Done by hand in a crude, old-fashioned way. It's a warning.
Huh?
A warning.
Yeah, sent to Link Higgins, the owner of this spread. A warning to get out while he's still alive.
Well, who's the sidewinder that sent it?
It's signed El Diablo.
Any idea who that could be, Sky?
Well, that was the name of a great cattle empire years ago, El Diablo. An outfit owned by Todd Odell, who fought one of the most savage feuds of the Old West.
Huge.
About 50 years ago, between the Odells and the Colfers. Bitter feud. Took a heavy toll of lives before the Odells were beaten, driven off their range, and the cattle empire wrecked.
Yeah, it's still talked about. How that old empire, Todd Odell, the last to be gunned down, made a vow that he was coming back.
So they say. He's become quite a legend around here.
Yes, sir. Swore he was coming back someday and claim El Diablo again. And drive off every dag-nabbit coyote that was on his land.
Oh, where was El Diablo's land?
Well, we're on it now, Penny. This small Higgins spread is part of it.
Say, Sky, they say Todd Odell was always dressed in a black outfit.
That's right, and rode a fierce black stallion.
Gosh, that masked rider I saw.
Now, dead men don't ride.
But that warning from El Diablo.
Maybe we ought to put off what we were going to do to Sky until we find out what happened to Higgins.
No, Jim. We've got to reach the Broken Cape faster than ever now. When Dan Kemper called, he said he couldn't tell me what the trouble was, but I think he's scheduled to be the next victim. This Broken K ranch was also part of the old El Diablo spread.
It's deserted. You think Dan Kemper was scared of Sky?
Oh, I doubt it. I met Dan only a year ago, but I know he's the kind of hard-working, determined young rancher who'll fight for every inch of desert that belongs to him.
Oh, gee, it's funny you didn't leave any word for you, Sky, when you knew you were coming.
Well, we'll try the barn. Maybe
Take a dive. Who's the target?
Nobody but us around.
Yeah. No gunslinger in sight.
He must be hiding in that gully over there.
Let's roll some smoke that away and see what happens.
It stopped.
Yeah. Maybe we put the dry gulcher out of action.
Careful now, and we'll see.
Yeah.
All right, stay down low.
Sign of anyone, Sky?
Think he could have dusted?
Well, it's possible. This desert floor floors honeycombed with gullies and dry washes that go right back into those hills.
Yeah, it looks more like the desert just opened up and swallowed us.
Sky, listen.
Maybe we got the bushwhacker. He crawled off somewhere, son.
Wait a minute. There, behind those rocks. Come on.
Who is it, Sky?
Dan Kemper. He's hurt, but it wasn't a gunshot.
Sky, there's something in his hand.
You're right. It's a warning to get out while he can. The same warning Higgins got.
From El Diablo.
He's unconscious.
That mark, Sky, on his face.
Looks like a hoof print.
That's what it is. The imprint left by a horse's shoe. Here's the curved toe along his jaw, curving up toward his forehead.
Yeah. A horse must have reared up and trampled him.
Sky, that mark on his face, that proves I saw it. That rider on a wild black stallion. The black stallion of El Diablo.
Hi there, gang. Say, how'd you like to be the energy champ of your neighborhood, huh? Really show your heels to the rest of the gang? Well, it's possible, you know. But first of all, of course, you got to build up your energy. And, of course, one way to do that is to eat the kind of foods that supply energy. Foods like good old Peter Pan peanut butter. Did you know that one Peter Pan sandwich gives you the energy to keep running fast for 49 minutes? Now, just you think about that. Enough energy for more than 3/4 of an hour of hard running from just one sandwich. So it's a fact. Eating plenty of Peter Pan peanut butter sandwiches is a really swell way to load up on energy. The kind that you need to be a hot shot at sports and games and to whiz at your schoolwork, too. And the wonderful thing is this. Every bite of delicious Peter Pan peanut butter really hits the spot. It's packed full of that rich, fresh roasted peanut butter flavor. Super smooth, too. And Peter Pan never gets stale or sticky. It's always fresh and smooth, right down to the last tasty little dab way down there at the bottom of the jar. So don't you forget, gang. Keep up your energy by eating lots of Peter Pan peanut butter. Ask your mom to be sure to bring you some home the next time that she goes shopping. Remember, when you get Peter Pan, you're getting America's favorite peanut butter. Now back to Sky King and the mark of El Diablo. In the ranch house yard of the Broken K, cattlemen from small desert spreads nearby stand in a silent knot, their worn Levi's thick with alkali dust, their eyes shadowed with fear. As they listen to Zach Morley, a tall, cadaverous rancher, they have the beaten look of men stalked by a terror that none can fight.
Ah, there's the same warning Higgins got in Kemper. The same warning every one of you got.
Now, wait a minute, men. Don't be stampeded.
You can't fight something that ain't human.
When Dan Kemper can talk, I'll
We
find...
know who El Diablo is. Higgins laughed it off, and where's he? Kemper didn't believe it, and maybe Kemper won't ever talk again. You men can listen to Sky King, but I'm getting out before I'm next.
Now, wait a minute. That's what somebody's trying to do. Drive you off your land.
Why, this whole stretch of desert ain't worth the lead to salivate a man. Every year the grass gets poorer, the water scarcer. Nobody'd want it but the ghost of Todd Odell, who swore he was coming back for it, riding his black stallion.
That black stallion left a mark on Kemper's face, men. A mark that's going to trap that rider, whoever he is. There's something strange about that mark. And if you give me time to find that black stallion, I think I'll be able to tell you who's riding it and what he's after.
You say there's something strange about that mark?
Ah, that's right, Clipper. And while Penny and Jim are flying Dan Kemper to a doctor, we're going to find that black stallion.
Well, what makes you think it's somewhere in this desert canyon?
Somebody's keeping that outlaw horse hidden. Some expert rider who knows how to handle that horse. This canyon's the only possible place.
Hey, you're right, Scott. Down there, look.
The black stallion.
Whoa.
He's coming this way.
What? It's running wild.
I think I can drop down on it from here.
You mean you're gonna ride it?
Well, somebody else does. I'm sure he's human.
Easy, Scott.
Here goes.
Stick to it, Scott. Beat his ears back.
He's mean, but I've handled worse.